Never been that impressed with him. Super flag. Okay. Okay. I hope he's not a bust, but I just, I don't know. It's like a Zion for me. What?
No, someone said it's flag game.
Let's flag it.
It's flag game.
Oh, exciting. Yep, Maverick Select. Duke Star, Cooper Flag.
I thought
Breaking
it was
news.
dumb though. I'm surprised y'all.
So, we're good?
Yeah, they're already in. She said they already started the last one.
Okay. All right.
It's like old times with the room outside.
Yes, sir. This one.
Go ahead and
Am I getting an intro?
right here.
Am I getting?
I think right here.
Am I getting an intro?
Uh,
Or
yeah.
you? Okay.
No, we're just going straight into it.
Okay.
Are we both in? We're both in the shot. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Well, the boys are back once again here in Harlingen, Texas. I'm joined by Edson Ochoa. How are you doing?
Jacob, I'm doing great. The wait was unnerving, but we're finally back here at Harlingen Field to see our RGV Red Crowns take the field one more time.
Exactly, of course. And yes, it's a little bit of a doubleheader in a way. We have Wednesday today, then we have Saturday for both of their home matches. The boys are finally back at home, and one of the players that we have to kind of think of is, well, the newest signing of this team. That was, of course, not too long ago, but he has not been able to play at home. That is Jack Crichton. He's going to be starting in goal here this evening, but that was a big pick for this team, considering of how well he's done on this last road trip.
Yeah, definitely. I think he was. I mean, obviously, we're not taking away from JC Alvarez's performances, right? But I mean, you interviewed Jack last week, and he talked about all the experience he brings in, from the other side of the pond, and we see that now. We see that in these away performances, the way that he has kind of been a leader in that back line. He made some great saves for the team as well. So it was a good pickup, and honestly, it was very surprising that we were able to get a player like Jack Crichton, considering all of his background, his experience at the Savannah Clovers, his experiences in the academies over there. The fact that he's also an assistant coach over at the Savannah Arts and Design College. And here's the kicker: son of former goalkeeper Paul Crichton of he played in the Premier League. Actually, he said I think in all of the levels of British soccer.
Yeah, it's very impressive. He's got an impressive family history for soccer. And another player that kind of does, we will stay across the pond for a second. It's been Zach Hargreaves. He's really helped this team out on the road trip, considering, well, one of the goals against FC Dallas happened to be for Zach Hargreaves with that penalty. How important is it to have that type of midfielder, especially being able to kind of lead that side of the ball?
Well, here's the thing. You always need to have that maestro in the midfield. That Zach Hargreaves, he is that number 5. He has that number 5 role kind of thing where he's the defensive midfielder per se. He's got more of the defensive responsibilities. However, he's not shy either to be able to carry the ball and in transition from defense to attack. And honestly, even when he's had other players, whether it's Cade Erickson or he's had Isaid Games alongside him, or back when he was back with Corey Landine. By the way, congratulations to Corey Landine, all the way over. He got his contract with Carolina Core in USL League One, if I'm not mistaken, or is it right?
I mean, your guess is as good as mine for that. But either way, Carolina Core.
I've had a long day at work, so my brain's a little fried right now.
Exactly, but that's been the level of impressiveness for this team. Now, of course, your starting 11 has been well known today, and we'll get you with that starting 11 here very quickly.
Yeah,
Jack Crichton, Erav Vera, Izaid Gomez, Emmanuel Alvarez, Axel Manels, Cade Erickson, Zach Hargreaves, Caviano Francis, Diego Rivera, Vicente Alvarez, and Carlos Gonzalez. So, of course, mentioning that starting 11, what is your take kind of on that starting 11? It hasn't really changed much, but
it hasn't really changed much, but my biggest surprise is seeing Said Gomez as a center back. I know one of the games he did play, I want to say it was against FC Dallas, so I have to look back at my notes. See, I would have my notes, but thank you, Wind. But anyway, he played as alongside, in the center. But anyway, he played as alongside, in the center midfield position. But again, in this past game against Tyler, and now he's playing in more in the center back position, which is kind of surprising. Another surprise, obviously, is seeing Cade Erickson in that central defensive position. But the games that he's played, he's had some good performances as well. So here, the good thing about the Red Crowns that we're seeing so far, and I think this past weekend, or not this past weekend, but the weekend before, when they had that 2 game stint, like back to back, Saturday and Sunday, was that the Red Crowns have a good roster, not only in the starting 11 but also on the bench. And so they're in a position when you have a situation like that, that you're able to grab anybody, and they're going to fit right into the starting 11, and they're going to get some results. Granted, obviously it was a game against Tyler FC, but I mean, you spoke with Zach Hargreaves this week in on an interview, and he mentioned how difficult it was, for the Red Crowns to handle fatigue in that game against Tyler FC, and they ended up winning 4-3, but it was a nail biter till the end, just because, like he mentioned, in the second half, in the second half, they weren't able to get they were getting tired.
yeah, exactly. So, very interesting in that note, of course, with all of it going on. So, we'll wait and see how, of course, it all will play out in the end.
Oh, go ahead, keep going.
And so, well, one of the things, of course, to think about for this team, they've compared to Austin United FC, they have one of the biggest things so far has been, well, the bye week of sorts. Yes, of course, they were supposed to play against 40 SC. That match ended up not happening, but then all of a sudden now they get an extra, the RGV Red Crowns kind of get an extra weekend of rest. And so this is a big thing. Coming off of this rest will help out this team a lot more compared to, well, having maybe a match on Saturday and going to Wednesday. So that is a big advantage for the RGV Red Crowns. We'll see how, of course, this ends up happening. I almost lose my balance there. But, anyways, it's exciting. This team has this opportunity to really, well, they're well rested, Edson. And now all of a sudden, with them being well rested, there's seems to be more life, even more at home here for this Red Crown team.
Yes, especially with the fact you take into consideration that they have the 2 losses, or they've shown good performances on the road,
Mm-hmm.
right? They were able to get 3 straight wins on the
Yep.
road against Central Texas Coyotes, against FC Dallas under 23s, against Tyler FC. But at home, obviously, you've had a loss against San Antonio Corinthians,
Yep.
and also, but a win as well against Central Dallas FC.
Mm-hmm.
But, and you mentioned it right before we went live. You mentioned that it was crazy to imagine the fact that at home they only had, what, 2 goals scored,
Yep.
and on the road they've scored a whole lot more. So now the Red Crowns want to show our fans, that they can score at home as well and put on a good show.
Yeah.
So I have my notes here now. So you talked to me about formations that it really hasn't changed much, and it honestly hasn't. It's the same base formation for a line of four in the back, two midfielders, or five midfielders technically, with two CMs, and obviously your number 10, which is usually Vicente Alvarez. But we've also seen players like we've also seen players like Keviano Francis, playing in that center position, or maybe or sometimes even Diego Rivera.
Yes.
Right. So and then obviously up on top, you've usually had Carlos Gonzalez as your striker, right? So the personnel might usually change, but the base formation and the functionality usually stays the same. Obviously, with some adjustments here and there, depending on the game, right? But it's been consistent, and I really appreciate Coach Reina instilling this base formation over to the team, right? So we'll see what happens now against Austin United. Now, granted, this is going to be a new game, right? Because Austin has the pressure that the top four spots that are looking for playoff positions here in the Texas Conference, it's really tight. Like right now, we are tied for fourth, right? But we're out in fifth place because of goal difference to San Antonio Corinthians, right? But the difference is, the thing I want to say, was like 5 points, between first and fifth, right?
Yes.
So the Red Crowns are so close to getting into playoff spots. Today is going to be a key game, and obviously Austin United FC does not want to lose 2 games in a row. They lost last time against FC Dallas under 23 in a very surprising and frustrating fashion, I'm assuming, for
Soccer fans, and National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment. Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment. Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Soccer fans, the National Soccer Network is now streaming live on Roku. All for packages starting at just $2.99. Don't miss a moment of the action. National Soccer Network on Roku. Every goal, every save, every moment. Game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges a past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today. Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Once again, the boys are back, and they are looking for glory here at but really, what are your expectations here for tonight for the RGV Red Crowns?
Well, they have to win. They have to win not because of the level of Austin United, but if they're going to prove to the rest of the Texas Conference and the League for Clubs that they're a force to be reckoned with, it starts today. This was the number 2 team in the conference a couple of games ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Red Crowns have come up the up and up, right? They've already defeated FC Dallas under 23, which was a statement win. But they have to continue to get some victories, because like I mentioned, right now we're on the outside looking in, but it's close. But just like we are close to them, they are also close to us. So we cannot afford, if we want to make, especially if we want to get home field advantage, the higher seats, we cannot afford to be dropping points, especially at home.
100% agree on that. And, well, I mean, there's only 2 more home matches, 1 more home match after this one. And so,
I can barely hear you.
and it's going to be very interesting indeed for the RGV Red Crowns. 2 more home matches, 1 more home match after this one, Edson. And like you mentioned, they have to win at home in order to, well, really not only qualify, but in order to get a higher seed in the end. Coming off of a win over Tyler FC, you have that momentum. And we talked about it, that kind of that break in between. Will this team be as well rested and ready to play in this one? That's going to be key. And once again, moments away from kickoff here, we have none other than Carlos Gonzalez at midfield, ready to send this one away as a referee will look at his watch. Looks at the RGV Red Crowns. Again, asking both sides if they're ready. Puts the whistle in his mouth. Sets his watch. Game on here from Harlingen Field. Right back to Hargreaves. He'll go for a long ball forward. And that will be headed away for a split second. Possession able to be won by Hargreaves. He'll play it back once more. Now the Red Crowns will kind of play a little bit slow style soccer. Played all the way back to Creighton. And one thing that we didn't really mention in the pregame show, or kind of did, touched on, but so we'll kind of get back to that in a second, as that will be save made, Edson, was the wind. The wind will be playing a factor here in the first half. Looks like it's blowing towards the advantage for the Red Crowns at the moment.
Yeah, and they need to take advantage of that right now because, as we mentioned, one of their weaknesses was the outside backs, right? And look where they're at right now. They're past midfield, right? So, okay, look. They're going on the field now. Keviano, I feel like you should try to look for that for the outside, and try to go up again against William to kind of like put his speed to the test. Right now we're seeing that it's Diego Rivera as the outside wing, Carlos Gonzalez as the center striker. But in that play right there, you saw that oh, here we go.
Opportunity on the start, just a little bit too much with the touch. Able to get the cross off, and it will be deflected out for a corner kick. First corner, first almost strike, really. Save made by the keeper. It will be a corner kick conceded by Austin United FC, and just like that, RGV Red Crowns in business here. Looks like Zach Hargreaves to take the corner.
Just like I told you, you saw that right now, that he was able to get past Philip Makwa with ease with that speed.
Free blows a whistle. Hargreaves looking. Sends this one away right at the keeper. That'll be right at goal, I should say. It was headed away. Referee will call for a handball, and indeed, free kick, Austin United FC.
Yeah, so we're seeing here that Keviano is kind of playing that number 10 role, but he's tending to move a little bit over towards the left side. You see Diego Rivera coming back from deeper in the field. It's almost like a two striker position.
Opportunity there for a split second, played back to the keeper. He'll send that one away very quickly. Possession one near midfield for a split second by the Red Crowns. Will be taken back by Austin United FC. Here they go. Long through ball to the left wing. Will be ready for it. Sends that one away that time. None other None other than Rivera.
Yes. Um, what I find interesting right now, and something I think needs to that the Red Cross need to work on right now is to be able, like in the midfield, be able to be calm enough to maintain the possession, not try to get rid of the ball quickly, trying to make instant decisions where they end up maybe making a bad pass or a bad reception. Right now, the intelligence is going to be key in these first couple of minutes. They have to establish dominance in this game.
100% agree on that as well. For a split second there, Red Crowns were able to get the possession. Will be tugged at, and sure enough, free kick. Alvarez creating the fouls. He was trying to get possession there off that right wing.
Yeah, and it's a matter that Alvarez, that hustle. We've seen it in the previous games, right? Where Vicente Alvarez is always fighting for the ball, never giving a ball as a lost ball, right? He was able to regain possession. Who was going to catch Austin United, by surprise on the transition. Or so at that point, there was no other choice for the defender but to make that tactical foul.
Exactly. We'll send this one into the box. A well-placed ball just cleared away out of the final third by Austin United FC, and the referee will call it to a halt here very quickly.
Yeah,
as I believe it was head-to-head.
Yeah, it looks like William Fagerberg is mentioning that he received some contact in the back of his head. You see the trainer coming in and checking on him, making sure that he has no concussion, that he is okay to play. Because honestly, those head injuries can be very serious, or they are serious. Not can, they are serious.
Indeed, trainer doing her job doing exactly what they needed to do, making sure that he's able to play on, and he will have to come off the field for a split second, but it looks like that won't be for a substitution. But for the time being, the Austin United FC will be playing with 10 men.
Yeah, but first they have to, the Red Crowns are going to have to but it looks like it's going to be a drop ball that will be for Austin United FC. In the meantime, William Fagerberg is going to have to wait for the referee to let him in.
And looked like it was more of a drop ball for almost 50-50, but either way, back to it. Austin United FC able to get, once again, like you mentioned, off that right wing, trying to create some space, trying to wrap himself around. That's going to be a foul called. It will be a free kick for the RGV Red Crowns, and Jack Crichton to take the free kick. You can tell really quickly, Edson, that, well, Austin United FC, they're trying to play with a lot of fire underneath, trying to get underneath the RGV Red Crown skin.
Yeah, it's going to be a very chippy game. Like I said, both teams don't want to lose this match, right? They have everything to lose and everything to... What did I just say? Everything to lose and everything to win, right? Because if you make a mistake, if you allow, the Red Crowns the freedom to move the ball around as the play continues, then you're gonna open up opportunities to make dangerous opportunities on you. Same thing for Austin. Like I mentioned, they don't want to lose, especially coming off of a scandalous, defeat against FC Dallas. They want to establish and show the Red Crowns that we are the better team, right? And if it's going to be through mental games, so be it. But in this game, sorry about that. There was an attempted through ball that it wasn't able to go, but the Red Crowns still have possession. Well, not anymore.
So back to it, though, this time. Opportunity for Austin United FC, and long through ball forward. Able to get forward, one defender to beat, and cleared away out of the final third. It will be a corner kick for Austin United FC, but a big defensive stop for the RGV Red Crowns.
Yeah, definitely. So the defender right there put number, I want to say number 20. No, that's Philip Pourquoi. So it looks like it was Emmanuel. Emmanuel Alvarez was able to not allow the Austin United attacker a comfortable angle to shoot, and just able to block those shooting angles.
Indeed. Waiting for the referee. Raised up both his hands. We'll send it into the box. A good ball forward to the right side of the post will be headed away for a goal kick. So, unfortunately for Austin United FC, not able to get anything on target that time.
No, definitely not. They're not. Right now, they're not comfortable, and obviously you have the wind against them, right? So if maybe the kicker has an idea of where he wants to place that ball, but the wind is actually strong, was actually strong enough a little while ago that it's going to wreak havoc with the spin of the ball, with the distance that it travels. So they're gonna have to adapt and make some modifications in order to get that ball where they want it to be.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes, indeed. Throwing off the left touchline, intercepted by the Red Crowns. Here they go. Opportunity, tries to play it forward. Able to get with it, takes a strike. Keeper was off his line, able to make the save. A little bit of an easy save there. By the way, that will count as a shot on target for the Red Crowns, their second shot of this match.
Yeah, so right there in that play, there really wasn't a lot that Carlos could have done, right? Because he's got two players on him, right? Yes, he could have.
Opportunity though for a split second, shot taken, right post. Keeper read it perfectly and will send this one away past midfield. And a little bit of a back and forth game going on, Edson, as you had to be stopped in your tracks there for a split second, but turn back around. Opportunity for a through ball, taken right back away. Here come the Red Crowns again off another through ball, played all the way to the right wing, has an opportunity, plays a good through ball just a little bit too far. Keeper makes a save.
Yeah, so now they have noticed that the speed is going to be a factor in favor for the Red Crowns when it comes to those through balls. Careful there.
Able to just clear it away that time, out of danger to the left touch line to be exact. Will be a throw in for Austin United FC, but just like that, how dangerous they can be so quickly. You've touched up on it multiple times, Edson, with that left wing and right wing. They've been a problem so far in this first half for the Red Crowns.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You notice that the keeper right away is going. Oh, careful.
Able to just keep it in play again, and will be sent away out of the final third near midfield. Able to just almost keep it. Will quickly be a throw-in for Austin United FC again.
Yeah. So what I was getting at is that you're seeing that the goalkeeper's going with the long ball over, trying to go over the midfield and the defensive line. Trying to go for the speed. The difference is careful. Ooh.
Gets tripped up by the turf, by the grass. Still trying to clear it away. Able to do exactly that. Out of the final third for the time being for the Red Crowns. Still not out of danger just yet. Will be able to be played forward off the first touch. Will be sent back. And again, the wind playing a big deal here so far in this first half. Headed back away. Red Crowns trying to get possession. Still 50-50 ball. Not really able to be won. And finally won by the Red Crowns as they'll push forward.
Yeah, so Keviano opening up the field over to Emmanuel Alvarez. Opening up to Vicente out of the corner of the box. Tries to go for the cross, but it gets blocked by Philip Macua, and it's going to be a throw-in.
Again, another throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns. We'll try to get it inside the final third here. Back again, we'll take a strike, just not enough pace on it, and we'll go to the right of the post this time, out of play for a goal kick.
So I think it's a good idea the way what they're trying right now. Okay, let's try to put the keeper to the test and see how he reacts. The problem was that they're not 100% when they want to take the shot. They're not 100% comfortable with the body posture. Oh, careful.
Indeed, keeper off his line, and will make, I believe, the save. Indeed, will go out for a throw. I don't believe that was a corner.
It is. It is going to be a corner.
So it is a corner. That deceived me for a split second, but it was enough for a corner, and another corner kick, this time off the right corner flag for Zach Hargreaves. He's been able to put the ball directly almost where he's wanted to so far in this first half. I wouldn't be shocked, Edson, if he could try to go for a goal here.
No, I think he's going to look for the cross.
Right at the keeper again. Inches away. Red Crowns able to keep it in the final third. And that will go wide of the goal once again for a goal kick.
So right there, Cade. He's getting a little bit desperate. I think that right now it's still early in the game. For the most part, the Red Crowns have had possession of the ball. They have been controlling the match.
Mhm.
There really is no need to try to find something that in a desperate attempt, a millions to one, to quote my favorite YouTuber, Dark Viper EU. A millions to one opportunity from outside the box in an awkward position, right? Can't control the ball. You had Vicente Alvarez open out wide. You try to find those opportunities, but it seems like right now everybody's trying to shoot, but they're not really they're shooting for the sake of shooting and not really preparing themselves correctly to be able to get a clean shot.
Played forward. Jack off his line will make the save. And that will be his first save of the evening. Well, second save, I should say, of the evening, but able to keep that one, sends it forward. And it will be a quick throw in once again for the Red Crowns as they try to make it quick. Will have to be played back this time. The Red Crowns able to have an opportunity here, trying to go for goal again off the right wing. Loses possession for a split second. They're able to play it forward again off the through ball. Has help off the left side. Will decide not to. And we'll play it short. Sent
That would have been good.
Inside the final third. Was almost taken away. And indeed will be. Austin United FC with an opportunity for a counterattack. We'll send this one forward. And Jack Crichton will back everybody off. And will take it himself. We'll pick it up now. This time. He decided to roll it out to. We'll throw it to the left. Once again. Opportunity there. Axel Manels. We'll get that one taken away. It will be a foul called. Free kick taken quickly. Hargreaves will play it back this time for the Red Crowns, trying to send it forward off the right wing. This time, trying to send it forward once more. Off the right wing again. Cross inside the box. Just a little bit too far there. Goal kick.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication right there between, looks like it's Keviano and Diego Rivera. It's like they were both going for that same ball. They ended up running into each other. And the ball might have been a little bit farther away, but there was a little bit of miscommunication right there that just made it impossible for either of them to try to get that cross by Vicente Alvarez.
Indeed, we'll send this one away. Past midfield again. Off the left wing. Hargreaves will get it forward and just trying to go forward again.
So right now, there's something that I just saw right now. So Philip Makwa continues to try to push ahead. He was actually ahead of the midfield line when Austin lost possession of that ball, and that's just leaving themselves vulnerable to the speed of Vicente Alvarez. Right now, they haven't been able to take full advantage of it with a clear opportunity. Ooh, looks like the assistant referee got a little bit of contact right there. It wasn't intentional, obviously, but intentional or not, they still hurt.
Indeed, and it looks like, I believe it should be a throw-in for Austin United FC. And indeed, it will be quickly taken off that left touch line. Here come Austin United FC. Has help forward. Open space. Will take the strike. Not enough pace on it. Easy for Jack Crichton to make the save. We'll roll it out once again. Out wide, trying for a counterattack of their own. It should be a throw-in. Sending it forward. Thought about sending it forward, I should say. For a split second, that was with Carlos Gonzalez. Now find themselves into the box.
Play.
Opportunity. Takes a strike. The keeper has it blocked off that right post.
I feel like that cross should have gone towards the penalty spot instead of trying to place it right in front of goal. He was trying to find Keviano Francis, but the keeper's going to be right there in the first post. It's going to be easy pickings for him. And Carlos Gonzalez was a little bit freer in a difficult angle for the defense to react and get back to.
Indeed, but now an opportunity, and we'll get tripped up. It will be a free kick. Referee will go to the spot, and that's going to be our first booking of the match.
Yeah, I really don't think I really think that was not something yellow card worthy, but now it looks like Emmanuel Alvarez has been painted yellow at the 18th minute of the match. Felt like it was a little bit of a soft decision to go for the yellow, but I think at this point the referee is seeing that this game is going to get chippy, and if he doesn't take control of it right now, he doesn't want this game to fall out of his hands.
100% agree. It will be a set piece opportunity now for Austin United FC. Referee blows his whistle, sends it into the box. A good service there. Headed away for the time being out of the final third. Trying to take another strike.
Don't let
Gets
him turn,
deflected
don't let him
inside
turn.
the final third again. Takes a strikeout. Goes wide left of the post.
Yeah, so good job right there by Isaid and Aref to be able to not allow number 7 to turn around. The problem is that where their backup, or you can say their midfielders, they allowed the Austin United player to come up. I think it was number 10, Yair. Sorry, I need to get my notes for this. But he was able to get that shot right in front of goal. The good thing was for the Red Crowns that it didn't have a lot of direction towards the face of the goal.
And Gomez had to play that one back for a split second. We'll get it forward again off a lazy ball. Almost was taken back away. Great job by Diego Rivera to get the possession back for the Red Crowns. He'll push forward again off the through ball. Opportunity. Takes his time. We'll set it back up. Trying to turn back around. Played back. Almost was set up for a volley there. Played forward. The give and go takes a strike. Save made. Just not enough pace on that one, but another test at the keeper. We'll send this one away.
Yeah, and careful.
Jack Crichton to the rescue there to make the save off the other end very quickly. Back and forth. Action will go. Rivera once more off that left wing. Check, that was not Rivera like I thought.
No, that is like someone else.
Away. Opportunity for Austin United. Sends it in.
Careful with Mensas.
Opportunity. Goes wide.
That's wide.
Just
Thankfully.
Left of the post. And the referee will call it a goal kick.
Yeah, it seemed like in that play there was a little bit of disorganization, right? And that strike by who was it? Was that Yair Peña?
I believe so.
Number 10.
Yep.
Once again, it's another shot that doesn't go towards the goal. The problem was, careful.
Sent in. Opportunity was sent in. Keeper way off his line. Played back once more for the Red Crowns. Could not take advantage of it. Just taken away out of the final third. The Red Crowns trying to push forward back into their own final third. Won't be able to this time. Back with Austin United FC. Tripped up once more. The Red Crowns still trying to push for a goal. Foul called. Free kick in a dangerous area for this Red Crown team.
Yeah. So yeah, there was the Red Crowns. They're slowing down their process, right? And what I'm getting at is that now they're thinking through. Okay, should I shoot? Okay, I don't think I have a good angle to shoot. Let me try to find a teammate, right? Mm-hmm. So they're slowing a little bit the game down, but they're being a little bit smarter in this process. But they have not been able to get some good shots on target. This is going to be a good opportunity. Try to find that free kick by Zach Hargreaves. I mean, you've got Carlos Gonzalez in there. You've got Isaid Gomez. You've got Keviano. But if I was Zach Hargreaves, I would look for Carlos Gonzalez and Isaid, because they're both of the tallest within that bunch.
We'll see what they decided to talk about there. Hargreaves, the free kick taker, deciding to go for a goal. Save made.
Okay, I'm not mad, honestly. That was actually a good opportunity. Made the keeper work.
Meanwhile, off the other end, able to get to it in time. Looked to be Emmanuel Alvarez. Almost looked like for a split-second handball. Thank goodness it was not. And I believe the offside check that was out of play will be a throw-in. Check that instead. Looks like it will be a free kick. Referee now talking it over with the players, as Austin United still have the ball in their possession. Also a little bit of gamesmanship sort of going on, but it will be Austin United FC throw-in the end. Inside the box it'll go, cleared away out of the final third by the Red Crowns for the time being. Trying to get it back inside, headed back away. 50-50 ball still not won by either side. Trying to send it away for the Red Crowns. And Jack Crichton to the rescue once again. He might decide to roll it out to the left side. Now looking near center field, the center of the field, and will roll it out, sending everybody deep. Takes it way past the box. Interesting to see, and we'll send it all the way to the final third again, and controlled there for a split second.
Oh.
The referee will say play on.
Oh, no.
Opportunity. One defender.
Good job, Aref.
Vera coming up big in the end. And we'll play it back to the keeper. Jack Crichton will send it away.
Masterclass defending by Aref Vera right there. Careful. Offside.
Offside flag will go up in the end. It looked offside from the get-go, but going back to it, Edson, Vera, all we need to say.
I mean, he's been a highlight all of the season. I mean, he's established himself back there in the defense. Whether it's alongside Diego Vita, alongside Isaid Games. I mean, one of the most consistent players on this roster has been Aref Vera. He has asserted his leadership in that back line, and you see it right there. A lot of the times those are easy pickings for the forward. Careful.
Good through ball forward there. Referee will just say get up and play on.
Levántate y anda.
That will be sent away out of play, but will still be a throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns. So still with an opportunity to keep this attack going, Edson. It's been pretty interesting so far as it's played all the way back there for a split second to Axel Monels.
Yeah, it looks like things have kind of equalized a little bit more. Careful.
Cross inside. Look at the wind taking it with the curl, I should say. And sure enough, save made by the keeper. Will send this one away, trying to find
Jeremias.
Indeed. And just like that, goes out of play. Will be a Red Crown throw. Almost loses possession again, but a great defensive effort once more by the Red Crowns.
So I feel like so far we've been almost 26 minutes so far in this first half. Austin United has been very one-dimensional.
Indeed.
In that we're always looking for that long ball from Julian, the goalkeeper. And as I got it, they rarely try to play out the back. Try to lure the back line of the Red Crowns higher, try to find the pressure, anything like that. It's just, no, let's boot it up.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing right now that, one, the kicks really haven't been that accurate, and number two, they have not been able to maintain the immediate possession from that long ball. They end up more than 9 times out of 10 giving it up to the Red Crowns.
Challenge won by the Red Crowns, trying to push forward once again. Off that right wing is where we'll start. Cross inside, just trying to center it back up with that cross. Won't be able to. Now a quick turnaround for Austin United FC. Sending the through ball near midfield. Will be won by Austin United once more. Trying to go forward this time. That left wing.
Careful.
Cross inside the box.
Good job.
And cleared away by the Red Crown defense.
Yeah, that was great hustle. That was great hustle right there to try to come back and help us. Oh, careful.
We'll get back to that in a second. Opportunity strike taken. Missed the first time with a great block and taken right back away.
Again.
Arevera will take it to the corner, and yes, indeed, will be a free kick for the Red Crowns. Looks like he might have gotten stepped on.
Yeah. But here's the thing, man. He's playing like a player with a lot more experience.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens there? He gets the ball. He has no clear alternative to pass it to. What do? Retain the ball, go towards my corner, retain the ball, and try to lure Austin United any little contact. And that's exactly what happened. They bit that bait like hook, line, and sinker, and now they gave a free kick to the Red Crowns and an opportunity to move up higher up the field.
Jack sends it away past midfield once again. Back to Rivera will go. He'll try to send it forward. Midfield possession kind of lost for the Red Crowns at the moment, but now Hargreaves with it trying to find an opening will be able to do exactly that off the right wing. And the Red Crowns trying to play a little bit of give and go. Nice back heel there once more. And Zach Hargreaves just trying to find forward as possible. Emmanuel Alvarez for a split second there before losing possession. Meanwhile, able to get right back to it. Sorry to cut you off there for a split second, Edson, but an opportunity there for the Red Crowns trying to get it inside the box again. No success on that first cross. And it will go out of play for a goal kick running out of room.
That looked like a corner kick to me, but I'll give the benefit of the doubt to the assistant referee right there. But yeah, the Red Crowns are getting a little bit more confident. They're trying those backheel passes. They're trying those bicycle little flares, right? Look at that. Look at that. Austin United, they're falling desperate, man. Do they need to? I don't think so, man. I mean, it's still early in the game. It's 0-0. You know you have the wind against you. Why do you keep going for those balls up in the air, trying to find something that you can't get a good accuracy on it? Right? You're losing the ball. You're giving the ball to the Red Crowns high up the field in a dangerous position, right? Obviously, as for the Red Crowns, do that all day, right? But for the sake of Austin United, I mean, you gotta think of something different. Maybe in the second half when you have the win in your favor. Careful.
Cross inside the box, not able to get it on the end of it this time. Cleared away out of Austin United FC's final third. It will still be a throw-in for the RGV Red Crowns coming up in half an hour here in this first half. It will still be an RGV Red Crown throw. 0-0 still your score. Diego Rivera with a good throw, trying to get back to it. Will lead back to Vicente Alvarez. Alvarez slowing down, will be on that right side of the box. Still trying to create some space for his team. Will do a back heel. Nice job there. Gets inside the final third. Trying to create a shot. Not able to. Loses possession. Cleared away out of the final third by Austin United.
Good. I mean, they're getting a little bit closer. They are continuing to take advantages of the weaknesses out on the wings. The problem is that second to the last touch really hasn't been 100% accurate to allow Carlos Gonzalez or Diego Rivera or even Keviano Francis clear opportunity inside the box to just plot it in the back of the net.
Great cross header over the goal. Best opportunity there in a while. Upset that he just missed the mark there, but a great try for this side. Still, only half an hour in this first half so far.
So you notice it right there. You see the center back, and it looks like Yair, number 27, Yair Peña. They're having a little bit of a discussion. Oh, careful!
Playing out of the back, Jack Crichton comes to the rescue there. A very scary moment for the Red Crowns. Will this scary moment turn into something great, as it will be a throw-in for the Red Crowns here very quickly?
Yeah, so I was saying that it looks like there was a little bit of a discussion between Austin United, right? Because they are not agreeing with each other where they are marking the Red Crowns players, right? So you gotta continue at it. They're gonna be a little bit more preoccupied with each other, trying to coordinate with each other rather than actually, careful.
Taking a long strike indeed from distance, and that's something that you can do with the wind to your back, but that one just off target.
Yeah, definitely. I think they've seen a lot of USL Championship highlights around the last couple of weeks, man. Have you seen, or is it what it's been? You had Chelo Isidro Martinez, by the way. Huge shout out to Isidro Martinez, former RGVFC Toros player. Scored a beautiful golazo from midfield against forward Madison. I think in this last game between Charleston and Phoenix Rising as well, actually got number 1 in Sports Center top 10, right? So I mean that's an alternative with the wind. I mean you can't fault them for trying.
Indeed. Nice challenge, nice slide tackle. Being able to get it was Isaid Gomez. That will go out for Austin United FC throw. Again, this defense really coming up big. I mentioned it kind of off camera, but one of the things was this defense has to be on their game. So far, flawless.
I mean, not 100% flawless because right there, Saeed almost gifted them an opportunity right in front of goal. But I mean, but they were able to. Jack was able to bounce back and was pretty much attentive to extinguish that right at the base of the fire.
Header back away. Still inside the final third. Dangerous opportunity. Trying to strike it off the volley and will be cleared away. Past midfield. RGV Red Crowns doing a good job there. Axel Monell is able to clear that one to be exact. Now the Red Crowns just trying to play off that right wing, and it seems like Austin United FC kind of figured that out.
They're kind of figuring it out. But the problem is, it's almost like how many defenders does the Red Crowns have? Because it's like they have a play, they have maybe a fortuitous bounce or a rebound or anything like that.
Yep.
They feel like they're going to be right in front of goal, and then all of a sudden, oh, where did this defender come from?
Mhm.
Right? And the coordination in that back line right now has been excellent, because they know exactly, okay, if the attacker gets by this defender, I know exactly where I have to be. So that way, I mean, you gotta, it's the stairs, right?
Mhm.
If they get past one, you always gonna have another like right there, as your backup, and not allow them clear opportunities on goal. So far, that coordination has been good between Isaid, and that goes out for a goal kick between Isaid and Aref Vera, and that speaks volumes on Coach Reina.
Mm.
I mean, keep in mind, this roster has only been active together for 2 months,
At least.
and it takes a lot of time to build up chemistry,
Mhm.
and so far, I mean, we've seen that he's been able to coordinate this defense to be able to be, I want to say, maybe one of the best defenses in the Texas Conference. Look at that. See, once again,
Will be played back. Isaid Gomez trying to get it forward. Almost played bad off that left wing, off the touchline. Gets it near midfield. Possession will be won back by Hargreaves and the Red Crowns. He'll send it out wide. Has help forward. We'll leave it for someone who ended up not being there. He'll be taken very quickly by Yair Pena.
yeah, Zach Hargreaves was not expecting for Cade to do that little dummy, right? Careful.
Meanwhile, getting inside the box, takes a strike and it's saved. Jack Crichton. A beautiful save made there. Yair Pena looks slow to get up. Believe that's him.
It's Martin.
Check that, Martin.
Martin. Don't know the last name. Let me look at their. Let me look at
Martin Telles.
Yeah, Martin Telles. So Martin Telles gets that ball right just a little bit inside that 18-yard box. But my question is, where was the center defensive midfielder? I mean, you allowed him to be free, outside, close to the outside of the box to take that shot. But good job by Jack Crichton to tip that ball over the crossbar.
He sent away, close to goal off that right post, cleared away. Off the volley, though, will be cleared back once more, and another try. And now Alvarez has help forward. We'll play him
they got to
quickly.
take advantage. It's 3 against 2.
Opportunity here.
Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be a
Tripped up.
yellow.
It at least has to be a yellow instant card.
For Devin Arnold.
Arnold will be in the book.
Yeah, I mean, he had no choice, right?
Mhm.
And like I said, it was 3 against 2 off of that counter, with a clear opportunity if he continued to dribble into the box to either take it himself or try to find a teammate. And I mean, yeah, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you're old enough, back in the Nintendo 64 days of winning 11, where if you press the A and the B on the Nintendo 64, it was like a blatant push, like he's going hard. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like with Devin Arnold. He's like, yep, I'm pushing you. I don't care if I get the yellow, but I am not letting you pass.
Indeed, kind of like the 07 of FIFA, but either way, cross inside the box. Couldn't get there in the end. A good set piece opportunity. Just in the end, a couple of opportunities. Can't get the Red Crowns to finish, but quickly taken off of that goal kick. Catches the RGV Red Crowns off guard, and quickly with it, Christian Mezes. Taken back away, though, this time. Isaid Gomez will set it up. Diego Rivera takes a long strike. That's going to be blocked. Gets it inside the final third, though. Alvarez trying to create space and just has not been able to take the shot, and that cross blocked by his own teammate this time.
Yeah, careful.
Counterattack opportunity now for Austin United FC. Couple of touches were a bit long, and we'll send this one over goal. Jack Crichton was to that right post, but will be sent back over.
So just a quick observation that I've seen a couple of times from Vicente. It's you gotta be careful. You can't get it. Oh no.
Taken right back away. Numbers forward, played off to the left, takes a strike, and that's going to be wide left of the post.
Okay, what I was getting at. I've seen Vicente Alvarez multiple. That's already been like 2-3 plays so far in this first half. He goes out wide at the edge of the box. He's got a teammate behind him, or not, well, lower on the field, open, asking him to receive the ball, and he decides to go with the cross, trying to thread the needle on, on a low percentage, opportunity, right? So, I guess what I want to say is that Vicente needs to be he needs to kind of slow himself down and kind of look at other opportunities, open up his vision to see who is more open to continue to have possession and not try to send a 50-50 cross that so far has not been fruitful for them.
Indeed. Red Crown's able to win possession here off that left wing. Good job there, making sure that he had, Keviano Francis being able to keep the possession for the Red Crowns. Throw and taken quickly.
So let me ask you something. So far, what we've seen so far, I mean, you're seeing that Keviano's kind of playing a little bit at the number 10 role. Do you think that maybe in the second half, Keviano should be out wide to try to take advantage of the speed?
Potentially, I could see that happening. We'll see what, of course, Coach Reyna decides. I wouldn't be shocked if we kind of change it up, or if the Red Crowns kind of change it up here, as we have officially hit the 40-minute mark in this first half. So really 5 more minutes plus stoppage time remaining in this first half. And hopefully we won't get ourselves a Canada-Jamaica situation where it's 62nd minute still in this first half. That's a shot. Back of the net it goes. 1-0 Austin United FC, just like this.
Yeah, frustrating, because the Red Crowns were actually playing really, really well defensively, but now, like I mentioned, Austin is trying to. You noticed? Okay, we can't keep going with through balls, right? We can't. We're losing it. What do? We change. We control possession. Look for those one touch to the teammate. And that opened up the space, in the defensive line to put Devin Arnold in front of goal. Now that coordination wasn't quick enough to react to Devin Arnold's dribbling, and now we're pretty much backpedaling now with a 1-0 partial loss.
RGV Red Crowns find themselves down 1-0. Austin United FC finding themselves the back of the net. It looked like it was also the goal was Jake Cicerello. We'll, of course, double check that for you all for the second half. But like we've said before, this is going to be an important.
So number 9 was Devin Arnold.
Check that. Devin Arnold was your goal scorer. It looked like a 6 to me, but either way, getting it inside the final third. Rivera cross header. We'll go out. Looks like, believe that is a corner. We have a player injured for the Red Crowns here. Finds himself on the ground. Trainer out to him very quickly.
So I'm looking at the replay right now. Yeah. So it's like with that little one touch pass, you got out of the play Emmanuel Alvarez, right? So now Isaid Gomez has to come up towards the wing per se, or to out wide, in order to try to block Devin Arnold. But the problem is he was at a disadvantage at a position to try to recuperate, and that gave Devin Arnold plenty of opportunity, plenty of time to dribble, look up, see where Jack Crichton was located, and put that ball. And it looks like Keviano Francis is going to be okay, but he's going to be walking towards the sideline as he did receive treatment after this play.
Indeed. Hopefully he will be okay and will be okay to continue. And the Red Crowns won't have to use a substitution on him. He's been a key part so far in this first half, even though the Red Crowns find themselves down 1-0. Looks like that will probably add another minute to stoppage time. I would expect maybe 3 to 4 minutes of stoppage time here in this first half as we hit the 43rd minute mark at the moment. Still will be a corner kick off the left corner flag for the RGV Red Crowns. Referee trying to blow the whistle for the signal here.
Yeah, it looks like there was some altercation between Vicente Alvarez and the defender for, I want to say that is Fagerberg. Yeah, Fagerberg. Looks like Vicente Alvarez had tripped over him.
Well, sends it inside the box. It's going to be a long one, just pushed out by the keeper once again, but the Red Crowns able to keep the possession. Trying to cut back inside. Long cross goes out of play. And unfortunately for the Red Crowns, it will be an Austin United FC goal kick.
Yeah, the crossing for the Red Crowns hasn't been up to snuff today. I mean, they have opportunities with space to look up, try to see where they want to put the ball or who they want to pass it to.
Yep.
But the accuracy is it's either too far away or it gets blocked, right? So you have players that are careful.
Sends it away. Jack Crichton to the rescue again. Will make the save. Long ball forward. Will just be cleared away, but now the Red Crowns trying to go fast tempo. Won't be able to off the throw-in here quickly. Tried to get it to Rivera. Won't be able to once again, and now we'll be back for Emmanuel Alvarez, who looks like he'll be the one taking the throw. Indeed, he will be, but Austin United FC get the possession right back.
Yeah, what I was gonna mention right now, it looks like Keviano. It looked like he was gonna come back, but no, he's going back to the table. What I was getting back is that the Red Crowns are getting a little bit desperate. I know they're 1-0 down, but you still have to think clearly. You still have to think with a cool head what the next step is gonna be, like that. Control the ball, play how you know how to play, maintain that possession. The problem is now. So here's another thing that I was going to tell you right now. Another change that they made from the beginning of the game. And I'm talking about Austin United FC. The defensive line isn't moving high up anymore. So now you've taken away that weakness of the speed. Right, because now Philip Makwa isn't going high. Now William Fagerberg is not moving up high either.
Beautiful through ball there. Rivera gets tripped up. It is another penalty. And you know what that means? It's Zach Hargreaves time.
It's Zachy time. Let's do this.
And he indeed did exactly that, right? I believe. Well, check that. That might have been Axel Monell's trying to pump up the crowd, but either way, it is going to be a penalty.
And it looks like he got a yellow. It looks like William Fagerberg got a yellow.
That would make sense, too. He was one of the last offenders.
Well, here's the thing, though. Look who has the ball right now.
Yeah, indeed.
Cade wants that. Oh, never mind. No, he just gave it to Zach Hargreaves.
He'll put it down. Hargreaves to equalize before halftime. Steps up to the penalty spot. Waiting on the referee. Free blows the whistle. Steps up to the spot. Buries it! Bottom left corner! Back of the net it goes! 1-0 your score! Zach Hargreaves!
Zach Hargreaves, don't miss!
3 for 3 for this club, Edson. And once again, New game.
It reminded me from that interview you had with him this week. I think you kind of asked him about it, and he was like, I hope nobody's watching because I don't want to give away my secrets. Well, he did not give his secret away. The goalkeeper, Julian, threw himself the complete opposite way, and it's 1-1 between the Red Crowns and Austin United FC. We're back to square one.
Back to square one indeed. And, well, like I said, new game and maybe a minute or two left of stoppage time, so the Red Crowns will have to focus here. But Austin United FC, well, they'll be thinking, well, the halftime talk has changed.
Well, but ahí está la papa, güey. Ahí está. Like, he had to take advantage of William Fagerberg,
Mm-hmm.
and his reaction time isn't quick, right? What happened there? So the through ball goes behind his back,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so his momentum is going towards the outside of the field, but the ball goes behind him, and he's like, oh, snap, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it took him forever to respond and get back and catch up to Diego Rivera, to the point where there really was no choice, and there's going to be a yellow.
Yeah, gets stepped on, and the referee being very clear. Don't want any more fouls. I will be giving cards out from here on out. So another booking this time for the Red Crowns.
Yeah, so it was for Axel Monels. Axel Monels gets yellow carded at the 45th minute. But yeah, what I was getting at is, you have to take advantage with those through balls of the lack of reaction time from Fagerberg, right? It cost you it granted you an opportunity in front of goal, led to a penalty. You see their weakness. You gotta keep going at it. You smell blood. You gotta go for his weak spots.
Indeed. Counterattack opportunity now. And the referee will blow for halftime right at the death. So
is this FIFA? Like it's scripted. It was scripted like that, where it's like you just get to quarter of the field, and it's like, nope.
But it was a good call there, and we will head to halftime here from Harlingen Field. It is 1-goal. Zach Hargreaves scores for the Red Crowns. We'll be back for the second half here on National Soccer Network. Stay tuned.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wengler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James
for the RGV CROWNS and Austin United FC here for this second half. Another 45 minutes to be under our belts here in a minute. Edson, well, what can you take out of that first half here for both sides?
Well, for the Red Crowns, for the Red Crowns, they got to take advantage of the chances that they have. They got to improve on that crossing. They have to make good decisions in order to figure out who they're going to pass it to, how they want to pass it to inside the box. They really haven't looked for Carlos Gonzalez. I really haven't seen much of him, right? Mm-hmm. And as far as Austin is concerned, right now they are going to have the wind in their favor. Although I will say the wind did die down a little bit coming into the second half, so there's not going to be much of an advantage compared to what the advantage that the Red Crowns had in the first half.
Indeed, there will still be somewhat of an advantage, but not as much. Is Diego Rivera playing it forward? That one's going to be played out, and then, well, it's just going to be sent into the stands. How about that?
There was no need to do that. I mean, the all you need to do is control that ball, right? D- don't be a hero right now. That's all I got to say. Control the ball. Try to find somebody that's open. Stop trying to find shots that are gonna go nowhere. That ball went nowhere near the goal. You're not in a position to be that desperate yet. And I think Cade needs to calm down and think things clearer when it comes to the decision making on what he needs to do at his next step. It's almost like, okay, he's thinking, okay, I receive it. I'm going to try to find that fantasy shot. Like, no, look for your teammate, you know?
Indeed, trying to go out wide once again from Jack Crichton will be played all the way back inside their final third for the Red Crowns, and Crichton will just send this one away near midfield. Possession won back by Austin United for that small time being. And yes, the referee did not like the contact that the Red Crowns made on Austin United FC. Sure enough, a free kick in a bit of a dangerous area as well. This could be for a set piece.
I'm seeing a change from the Red Crowns. Look at Diego Rivera. He's now playing in where Emmanuel Alvarez used to be. Looks like there was a substitution because now you have number 5 coming into the game.
So that would be Juan Valencia Vaca for the Red Crowns.
Mm-hmm.
And so that would be himself. It will be a goal kick, though, this time for the RGV Red Crowns. Jack Crichton to send this one away once again. It looks like Austin United FC will not allow it to be a short play this time. And sure enough, Jack Crichton made everyone basically go away, and so he'll send this one away past midfield this time for the Red Crowns. Alvarez not able to get on the end of it. Will go out of play for a quick throw.
So it looks like there's actually multiple changes, right? So now you have Diego Rivera playing as a right back. Now you have Keviano Francis playing the striker position. And I'm seeing somebody else out on the left wing. Let me see if I can get the number for you right now when he turns. Number 12, I want to say, but I'll double. But yeah, so it looks like Coach Reina isn't waiting to make some changes. I guess he didn't like what he saw in the first half, and he's gonna make some changes into the second half, trying to find that win.
Alvarez was trying to cut inside the box there, was able to do so, but was kicked back out. And well, if you're talking about number 12, that's none other than Sergio Davila. Into the match he goes. That's going to be cleared away from the final third for Austin United, trying to get something going off of a counterattack. Won't be able to. Great job. Possession 1 near midfield, at least cleared away for the Red Crowns. That one's going to be sent back away again, trying to push forward. Not going to be able to, as Red Crowns were right there to defend.
So it's actually number 11, Javier Ballesteros.
So there we
came in the match.
There we go. And
look at this.
Opportunity! It's in! The Red Crowns find the back of the net! Number 2, just like that!
Keviano with the goal. What did I tell you in the first half? I said, we need speed. Whether it was out on the wing or it was in the middle. Coach Reina decided we need that speed in the middle. We're going to look for those through balls. That's exactly what happened. Took advantage of that speed. 1-on-1 against the keeper. The defensive line stayed asking for an offside that wasn't there. And now the Red Crowns have taken it back, and it's going to be a 2-1 lead for RGV in Harlingen Field.
How about that? Just like that, a 2-1 lead. You talked about it. Keviano Francis puts it away. Keeper comes off his line, and sure enough, back of the net it goes. Francis with the goal. And just like that, you have Zach Hargreaves who scores, and you have Keviano who scores this time. And guess what, Edson? History has been made this time once again as we resume play. First time for the Red Crowns to score 2 goals at home in one match.
Oh my God, that is true. That is correct. Because it was, they only scored 1 against San Antonio. They only scored 1 against Central Dallas. So yeah, you are correct. This is the first time in this season, in their club's history, right, that they have scored 2 goals in 1 game at home. But what a play by the Red Crowns. You saw the magic of Javier Ballesteros. You've seen the quickness of Keviano Francis. Keviano Francis came in the middle of the tournament, in the middle of the league, and right away made an impact. Now you're seeing that impact now. Hopefully they can continue to feed balls with those through balls into the net. I mean, I told you right at the beginning of this. I told you in the beginning of this half, it looked like Carlos Gonzalez was out of the game. He wasn't participating because of the tactics, right? He doesn't have he's a striker. He doesn't have like the full on speed. And with Austin United, we talked about it. Their weakness is speed.
Indeed, that one's just going to be cleared away for the Red Crowns. It will still be an Austin United throw. This is going to be a very important part for both sides, especially the Red Crowns trying to just allow it to go. And sure enough, it will be for a handball. Free kick. Well, really, in a way, it's just going to be another goal kick for Jack Crichton to send away, and he'll do exactly that. Gets it past midfield and then some. Vicente Alvarez was kind of waiting for off the right wing. Will be able to take advantage of it, trying to get forward, and did get hit in the face, and there will be a foul called. Free kick for, believe it will be the Red Crowns. Alvarez on the floor for a second. He'll be shaken up from that. It's never fun to get really pushed or elbowed in the face.
I'm surprised, considering the tendency that this referee has had so far this game, that they did not give Manny a yellow card for, because I mean they called the foul.
Yep.
Right. It was contact. I guess you could say it wasn't intentional, right? Because he's shielding the ball, but the way that the referee has been calling this game for trying to control via the yellow cards, some of these contacts, I'm surprised he only got a talking to.
Indeed, it might just be because the start of the second half, or like you said before as well, but we'll wait and see here. It will be a good cross, but just well read by the keeper. He'll get that one away and send it back forward, and it will be right back to Jack. He'll play it off the hop that time, and Crichton, he'll keep it for a split second, takes his time with, of course, the 8 seconds, and we'll send this one away. All the way it goes to Rivera. Diego Rivera trying to get forward once more this time, and that was going to be taken away by Austin United FC near midfield. And here come Austin United FC off the right wing this time with the through ball, and will be cleared away. Nice job by the Red Crowns to get that possession back this time. Has helped forward and just misses the mark off that through ball. Well defended by Austin United FC, trying to get it forward again. Now the Red Crowns with it. We'll see if they play it back to the keeper. No, they will not. Going back to the left wing. 50-50 challenge. Referee says play on. And that one will go out of play.
Linesman said it's going to be for the Red Crowns.
It will be for the Red Crowns this time, indeed.
So now let's see. Now we need to see how Austin United is going to react. Right? They right now they're pretty much they received a good blow. They got knocked onto the floor. It's still not a knockout yet, right? But they're trying to recover from that devastating blow.
Exactly. Just like this, throw-in for the Red Crowns. 2-1 your score here early on in this second half. Goal scored, of course, Keviano Francis, your difference maker so far. Alvarez can't get on the end of it this time, Vicente Alvarez to be exact, and it will go out for an Austin United throw. Meanwhile, will be another throw-in this time. Doesn't look like anyone is warming up for either side just yet, as it is still early on in the second half, and most of those changes were made especially for the Red Crowns in this start of the second half. Alvarez will play it back all the way to Rivera, who will play it all the way back. It goes once more. Back to the keeper it will go. Jack Crichton to send this one away. Won't be able to get it to midfield. But possession is won. Zach Hargreaves with it for the Red Crowns. He'll try to play it forward. Alvarez, can he get on the end of it before it goes out of play? Yes, he can. Has help trying to get it forward. Shielded off the ball, well defended by Austin United FC, but taken right back away. Alvarez trying to create space off his left boot and couldn't get there just in time. Trying to control it. Back in the final third. Running out of room. And we'll go for a goal kick. But good job there by the Red Crowns trying to create that offensive mentality and offensive chances.
So look what's happening now. Now Austin is in dire need of a goal. What does that mean? Now they have to push up the line again. You see Philip Makwa, he's higher up the field compared to his two center backs.
Mm-hmm.
And now Diego Rivera, what is he looking? He's looking for those through balls, trying to get past Makwa and trying to get to Vicente Alvarez.
Indeed, and it will be taken right back by, as it will be a free kick.
Correct.
To Austin United FC. So a little bit of a dangerous area this time. But the Red Crowns only getting, I believe, a talking to this time as well. So maybe the referees had a little bit of a talk in their locker room at halftime as well. Calm down with the yellow cards just for the start of the second half, just to see where this goes.
Highly doubtful. I think what happened is that like the referee got his message known. So now, if you notice, the game isn't as chippy as when it started.
Indeed. Well, it will be played out wide. Austin United deciding to go short. Gets it inside the final third. Still inside there. Takes a strike. And it's in 2-2. That is a goal officially.
Yeah. Once again, they it's frustrating to describe, right? Because I'm looking at the replay right now, and it's like you put Vicente Alvarez in a situation where he has to defend, right, inside the box, and the let me look exactly who it was. The player for, I think it was Devin Arnold again, but with a little step of the ball. Let me see that. Yeah, that was Devin Arnold once again. Shield the ball, left Vicente Alvarez out of the play, leaves himself right in front of goal. There really wasn't much that Jack could have done. Mm-hmm. And that is going to be an equalizer for Austin United.
Austin United FC finding their equalizing goal. Jack Crichton going across the field with that pass will be able to connect with Diego Rivera. Rivera trying to go forward off that long ball this time. Vicente Alvarez will play it back. Being pressured this time. Referee says it stayed in play. Alvarez now with it off that left wing. Able to make a great pass. Rivera. Still Rivera trying to cut inside. Gets tripped up. Referee says it was 50-50 challenge. Offside to side, I should say. And this time it will go out of play. Will be a throw in for none other than the RGV Red Crowns.
Yeah, I mean they're starting to continue. You're starting to see Diego Rivera trying to take on those one-on-ones, right? He has the confidence to do so. They're getting past, but it looks like, I think it was Manny, the center back, number 28, that he was able to position himself well. That he got past Makwa, but he wasn't going to allow him to get past him. And now it's going to be a free kick, a dangerous free kick in favor of the Red Crowns. Another foul created by Philip Makwa. He's having a hard time out there.
Trying to go forward quickly.
It's getting chippy again.
And there it is. Like you mentioned before, and it's equal in both teams, of course. They need this win. It's simple as that. And that's why we're starting to see this physicality. And, of course, now the referee is going to separate everyone, make sure that it's 10 yards apart, I should say. And it's going to be an interesting free kick here.
But now it's not Zach Hargreaves that's going to take it. It's going to be Vicente Alvarez. So I wonder what Vicente has up his sleeve. Do you think he's going to go straight towards the goal? Because he is a left footer, right? He could go directly on goal. He could try to go to find a teammate on the far side of the field. You've got Aref Vera going up, trying to find trying to find an opportunity. Keviano Francis in there, but I think he's going to go straight towards goal.
Potentially as well, just like you said, left-footed kicker. Will go low, swinging ball, won't work this time, and will be cleared away by Austin United. Will try for a counterattack, has numbers forward once again. Will get there off the right wing in time. No, he will not. Out of play, throw in for the RGV Red Crowns. So just like that, 2 goals apiece so far in this first half. Quick throw in taken for the Red Crowns. Will keep it off that left touch line. We'll go out to play another throw in for the Red Crowns so far. Just, of course, going back to that, I guess, that cross, Edson, in swinging ball was just a little bit too low for any player to really be able to react to or get to.
Too low and not enough power on it, behind it, in order to at least, try to get a deflection that still keeps it towards the direction of goal. It's almost like he didn't have good enough contact with it, and we're seeing it a lot today, right? So they got to improve on that. But this is where they're dangerous.
Exactly. Inside the box, has time. Cross inside the box, too far. Straight off the volley. Misses opportunity. Will be played back. I take that back as it's counterattack now. Opportunity for Austin United. Offside flag will go up, but it will end up just going back as, well, Jack Crichton gets on the end of it this time.
Going back to the other play. I mean, what a run. I leave you.
Taken right back by Austin United FC. Opportunity.
Ooh.
Nice defensive efforts there. Will go out of play for a throw.
Yeah, it's good. Good thing it's going to be for the Red Crown. So what I was saying, that was a good run by Kate, right? Get himself into a position, clear one opportunity, a little bit over to the right, but notice this, he has no clear opportunity to shoot, but he has the space. What does he do? Lifts up. Oh, it's for Austin, but that's easily cradled by Jack Crichton.
Indeed, a good save that time. Opportunity now for Austin United again as they win possession right back. Trying to play it forward, trying to get near the final third. That one's going to be taken away, cleared back away. And now here comes Vicente Alvarez. A 3v3 opportunity, like you said, Edson. Cuts back, will play it out wide.
Come on, Javi.
Ballesteros takes a strike.
Good decision.
And would be saved, sent back away this time. That one goes out of play. It will be an RGV Red Crown throw.
Yeah, it looks like William Fagerberg is leaving Javier Ballesteros wide open out there. That's already multiple instances. Oh, here comes another opportunity. Once again, Kate.
Cross inside the box center. It's just wide right of the post.
And it's offsides too. No.
I noticed the right linesman seemed like he had his flag raised, but just was making sure. And, well, thankfully, in a way, that didn't go in the back of the net, or else it would have been just a little more sour than it was right then.
Hey, I will say, though, if this was us in the RGVFC times, yeah, I probably would have lit a fuse with that opportunity, right? But, yeah, here it comes.
Meanwhile, opportunity. Alvarez will slow down on the end of it, cuts back. Takes a strike. It looks like that might have been deflected.
It's a corner.
And indeed, a corner kick.
They found it. They found their kryptonite. Through balls in the middle of that defensive line. They're leaving them with opportunities to try to find a shot on goal. Right, they're not only that, but they not only is it that they have a clear pass, but they also have other players, other teammates that are in good positions open to try to find a pass to and get that ball in the back of the net.
Good service, a little bit low, but it will be played back out, trying to control it for potentially a volley. That's going to be taken away this time. In the end, counterattack opportunity now for Austin United FC. That one's just played a little bit too far. We'll slow it down this time. Opportunity for Austin United FC, trying to cut back inside. And we played back again. Cross inside the box. Header! just
Ooh.
inches away from the right post.
That was a good opportunity. Good call by Jeremiah. Okay, I got the ball. I don't have a clear opportunity. I have a defender coming up towards me. Okay, I'm going to retain the ball. I'm going to allow my teammates to come up and help me. Found somebody to pass the ball to.
Back to Vicente Alvarez. It seems like Rivera and Alvarez have been working really well together on that side, but meanwhile trying to cut back forward. Slow play forward again. That one's going to be taken right back away by Austin United FC as it's taken right back by the Red Crowns, trying to cross inside. Keeper way off his line to make the save.
Gotta keep trying those opportunities. They're vulnerable right now. Austin is vulnerable right now, and it doesn't seem like they're making any. No, bueno.
That one goes out of play, and the Red Crowns will get possession right back, and will advance the ball there after the throw-in very quickly for Diego Rivera. He'll try and take a short throw. We'll play it back from Vicente Alvarez back to Rivera, who will cross the field this time with the cross. But
Okay.
it goes back to the other side.
Well, notice now. Sorry, I'm like George Russell with the microphone down at the bottom. No, look now at the defensive line. Now it looks like William Fagenberg. Careful.
Offside flag goes up in the end.
So now it looks like William Fagerberg is now a center back, and now you have somebody else playing out as outside back, number 2, Christian Mesas. Now Christian Mesas has to go down and defend. Why? Because they were leaving Javier Ballesteros wide open. And, of course, because Fagerberg has been very vulnerable out wide. They've been leaving him out to dry.
Indeed. Will be a throw-in. We'll check that. Yes, indeed, be a throw-in for Austin United FC, trying to get back into the final third. Able to do that for a split second, trying to clear it away. First touch was a little bit too much. Jack able to dive on there. Crichton makes the save. And this time
risky. That was a little bit risky because you're trying to maintain possession of the ball right in front of your 18-yard box and right in front of goal 2 in the middle.
Alvarez can't get on the end of it, and will go on a play for another Austin United throw, getting closer and closer to the 70th minute mark already.
This is what's frustrating, right? Because the Red Crowns found the leading goal, right? 2-1. You forced Austin United to come to move up their lines, leave spaces open. Now that they have the equalizer, now you see even Philip Makwa not coming up as high, and now there's not leaving as much space for Vicente Alvarez to take advantage of.
Indeed, Rivera with Alvarez to his right. Rivera will decide to take it, gets pushed a little bit in the back. Will play on, though, this time. It does get tripped up. The referee will pull out his card. It will be a yellow. And another booking for...
Right call, though. Right call. That was outside the box. But that was very risky from Philip Makwa.
Indeed, very risky indeed, as everyone will...
One more second of the delay from that push, that could have been another penalty for the Red Crowns.
Indeed. But still a very dangerous area here. One at an awkward angle, I should say, but...
It's basically a shortened corner, basically. This is where your skills in 7-on-7 soccer comes in handy.
Definitely have to agree on that. We'll wait and see here. I believe that's Gomez to take... No, check that. Looks like Nate from afar, but that is actually Zach Hargreaves to take this. As you'd say, short and corner.
Yeah, and look, everybody's towards the far post. I would go for a low-driven cross. Try to see if you can get some sort of deflection from either your teammate or from a defender into the back of the net.
Potentially here.
Yeah,
do exactly that. Just misses. Takes a strike, deflected. Out for a corner.
That was the correct call. I mean, it's shortened. You just put it with power and try to find a deflection. Unfortunately for the Red Crowns, that deflection was actually in the correct direction for Austin United.
Takes a good corner this time. It's still loose near the box.
Assistant called something.
And the assistant ends up calling something. In those times, you can't really hear the whistle that much when the play is called dead.
Yeah, it looks like the assistant saw that the ball went out through the touchline, and so it's going to be a goal kick.
Goal kick in the end will be sent all the way near the final third for the Red Crowns, but the Red Crowns able to almost get the possession right back. And will still be a throw-in for Austin United FC off their right side of the touchline. Taken quickly.
I mean, it's an entertaining match. Once again, another entertaining match for the Red Crowns. I mean, both teams are trying to go at it, very tactical indeed, right? But and there's been opportunities, especially on the Red Crowns, which is what the fans here want to see, right? But the Red Crowns, if they want to continue to vie for those top spots in the conference, they got to score one more.
Indeed, yes, a point just will not do it here this evening, especially at home. You talk about how important these home matches are, considering that also with, like we mentioned, not having any points from the 4OSC match, as that is still to be determined when it will be played up next or returned. My point of bringing that up is, well, those 3 points, if it was indeed a win, they're not there. So now you have to make sure to win every single match. 2 goals apiece at the moment here, 27 minutes into this second half.
And they have the capacity to find that game-winning goal. I think the problem right here is, man, I mean, they can score the goals, but the problem is that the defensively they've kind of like those lapses prove costly, because it's like, and we mentioned it again as well as against San Antonio Corinthians. 90% of the game the defense is pretty stout, but it's that 10% where it's like they make an error that's glaring enough for the other team to take advantage of it and get those goals against.
Reminds you a little bit of the Tyler FC match. Of course, we couldn't get to watch any of it. But opportunity, Jack Crichton comes up with a massive save in the end. We'll roll it quickly, and we'll try to create something here off of potentially a counter attack. We'll be slowed down pretty quickly, though, as the Red Crowns will end up playing it back.
Yeah, because Austin lowered their lines, and I keep on repeating that because I feel like that's something that needs to be noticed.
Meanwhile, another opportunity, good through ball there, just a little bit too far. Whether or not it was going to be offside, it will be a goal kick for the Red Crowns. I'll play it quickly. Diego Rivera now. Back on the right wing we go with Vicente Alvarez ahead of him. He'll play it back to Zach Hargreaves. Hargreaves will play it forward this time. Trying to get a good through ball. Won't be able to. Out of play it goes. This moment will be a throw-in off the left touch line this time. Meanwhile, with the Red Crowns. Opportunity
open
here.
Open it up.
Still trying to open it back up. Rivera inside the box. Cross deflected.
Throw in
just in time. Good clearance by Austin United FC. RGV Red Crowns trying to find that go-ahead goal. They've done it before here in this second half. Can they do it again? They've had those opportunities, more challenging opportunities so far, or more dangerous opportunities, I should say, here in this second half. Though that one will be a goal kick, and nothing could be made of that chance.
And looks like they're going to be a substitution for the Red Crowns. We'll take a look who is coming off. It looks like it's Kate
Erickson, most
Kate
likely.
Erickson. I was gonna call him Kate Cowell, like, but no, it's Kate Erickson is coming off. So number 17 is coming off. Now let's see who's coming in for the Red Crowns, and it is going to be 20. No, hold on. I'll get back to you on that when he turns around. 16.
And so just like that, it will be Joaquin Rosales.
Joaquin Rosales coming into this match.
Joaquin Rosales coming in to the match this time. And so it's going to be very interesting to see what he can do over Cade Erickson here in this second half. A good tactical substitution, trying to make legs as fresh as possible. Because remember, everybody who's watching this match, well, the Red Crowns, they have a match again at home this Saturday against FC Revolution. So you still want to have most of your players well rested and recovered for that match as you play in a couple of days, really 3 days after this.
Yeah, yeah, and not only that, you also have another weekday match next Wednesday against Austin FC, but this time at Austin. So you got to manage that fatigue. And look, yeah, there's going to be another substitution now for the Red Crowns at this moment, but the referee has not authorized the substitution just yet. We will get back to you on that when it happens.
Indeed, will still be a free kick for Austin United FC. Will send this one away inside the box. Crichton off his line will make a daring save. And I believe it will go back the other way for the Red Crowns. They'll get the free kick. Trying to be taken quickly. Austin United, smart job there to stop it from happening.
Yes. And it's something they teach you, when you're at your youth level, to always get in front of the ball to try to avoid getting surprised in these in quick set pieces. Right? How many times, even at a professional level, have teams fallen for that, right? Where you leave yourself exposed because you're not well organized. Looks like Keviano Francis is going to be coming off.
Indeed, Keviano Francis will be coming off. We'll wait a minute to see who will be coming onto the pitch. As well, will be interesting.
This has to be a fatigue issue, or trying to avoid fatigue. Right? Now it looks like there's going to be a change in tactics. Right? Now you don't have that much speed up front. Why? Because Austin is lower on the field. See the jersey 12. It is 12. Now it is 12.
So there we go. Sergio Davila into the game. He goes. And this will be very interesting as well. Able to get the possession here. Rivera trying for a low cross. Won't be able to make that one work, but will be a 50-50 ball going forward, says the referee, playing on. Austin United kind of traveling back there for a split second. Red Crowns just trying to keep the possession. Won't be able to, as it's kind of playing keep away as best as possible. And the Red Crowns will get the possession back this time from their back line. It's a pass to midfield off that left wing.
No, that was a clean tackle against Axel Manels. And now there's an opportunity for Austin.
Austin United FC with a good opportunity. Standing tackle that time from the Red Crowns, just trying to get it forward. Vera being really almost the player of the match for this Red Crown team, considering just the way that he's been on the defensive side.
Overall, I think I actually have to agree with you. I think he has been stout in that back line. The Austin has been struggling to get past Aref Vera, right? Obviously, the offense is going to get more of the spotlight, right, with the 2 goals, whether it's Keviano or Zach Hargreaves, right? But overall, defensively, my man of the match has to be Aref Vera.
Indeed, will still be a throw-in, though, for the RGV Red Crowns, still trying to find that go-ahead goal here, 34 minutes into this second half as well. Back it goes. Get the opportunity. Good cross forward. Alvarez could not get on the end of it this time. That's going to be another yellow card. So booking.
And he knows it wasn't his intention. Both of them were going for the ball, but it was a little bit reckless. So yes, I do think that yellow was well deserved.
And we've started to see it be a little bit, not necessarily reckless, but we've started to see the chippiness kind of come out in the later portion of the second half, a little bit after, of course, the equalizing goal from both sides. And so now the referee kind of going back to it, saying, okay, I need to take control of this again. Here's a yellow card. It's to be warned. This cannot be acceptable on the field at the moment.
Yeah, definitely, because tactically it is also equalized as well. They're able to neuter their weaknesses, but especially Austin, right? Made some tactical adjustments with the lines, right? And so now it's been a little bit more of a struggle for the Red Crowns to get those easy balls, just like they did at the beginning of the second half, right? So they're getting a little bit frustrated. They want to win the ball at all costs because careful.
Offside flag will go up as he was offside before the pass was made to him. Seemed a little bit too ahead for him to have been onside and make that run perfectly. But
Oh, and
anyways, the referee will agree with me on that one.
Oh, and his teammate pretty much let him have it right now. He's like, "Come on, man! Like, why are you in that position when it's a set piece?"
Meanwhile, though, Austin United FC trying to make up for it, and that will be taken right back. Still at midfield, the Red Crowns able to get it. Alvarez will be just tripped up by the turf there for a split second. Save will be made by the keeper as he was trying to create that run. Wasn't going to make it in time, but the Red Crowns trying to still push up. Gets it forward, and the keeper will make the save in the end.
I feel like we're missing that number 10 right now. Oh, careful!
Opportunity back on the other end. This could be the dagger off the right wing, or off the right. Trying to get it near the right post is what I meant. Top right, Ben, to be exact, does not work in the end.
Miscalculation right there by Isaid Gomez in that cross, and that allowed Austin the opportunity to right in front of goal, right? But it's those kind of mistakes that they need to minimize.
100% agree on that one. Will be a free kick for Austin United FC. Send it back here again, 37 minutes, I should say, into the second half. Sends it into the box. Jack Crichton there to make the save. He'll slow things down, sends it away at the moment. Near the left wing, headed back away. Austin United FC having that possession back, loses it, spins back around, shot off the crossbar, and cleared away.
Corner.
It is a corner.
Oh, man. I don't know, dude. I think that ball went in.
We're talking about inches from goal, if any, if it did cross it or not.
Oh, it looks like
they're going to
coach.
talk it over, yeah, or possibly about the coach.
Yeah, the coach is flared up.
He is upset, but they're both talking a little bit. We'll go over to the coach. It is
red card.
He will be, if that is what you were saying, red card is what it looks like.
For the coach, yes.
For the coach. He will be suspended for their next match. But now the question is, what did he say to the referees? Because now the committee of the league for clubs could look it over, and could we potentially not see him next Wednesday? That would be if it was very egregious, but I don't expect that. But of course, a red card means he will be suspended for at least one match.
I mean, that's a way above my pay grade. But to be fair, I mean, if I looked at it, obviously my point of view from where we're sitting at right now is not the best angle. And to me, when I saw that, it looked to me like the ball went in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the coach is reasonable to say that, hey, that ball went to the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so obviously, for the sake of the Red Crowns, the ball was ruled that it bounced out and not into or at least that it not cross the ball did not cross the line completely.
Yep.
Right, but it was a really close call, you know, to be honest. And to me, honestly, I can't say it's a mistake from the referee or the linesman.
Well, anyway, set piece opportunity, header goes just over the goal in the end. And this match stays 2 goals apiece.
Oof, that's going to be something we're going to have to be looking at on the replay after the game. But like I said, to me, it looked like it went in, right? But now, here's the thing, though. This has to be a wake-up call for the Red Crowns.
Yep. 5 minutes and stoppage time to play here in this one. That was sent forward for a split second. The Red Crowns still with possession off that left wing, trying to keep it in play near the left touchline. Almost loses possession, and indeed will. Here comes Austin United FC. They've already been dangerous before. Misses it. This could be dangerous. Yes, indeed. Yellow card.
For Hargreaves.
Yellow card for Zach Hargreaves. He'll have to be a little bit careful, more careful, I should say, for the rest of the match. He was just trying for the ball. You could tell his intentions were clear, but misses it. Just a little bit of a late challenge, and unfortunately takes him out.
Yeah. But now we're starting to see that Austin is getting a little bit more control of the ball and of the opportunities towards Jack Crichton's goal. And this is scary because the momentum is obviously in Austin's favor. And we only have 5 minutes left.
A little less than that now. Sends it inside the box, headed back away by the Red Crowns defense in that final third, trying to get possession. Will be able to. Opportunity now for the Red Crowns, trying to slow it down, able to do so. Cross, no one in the end of it, and just enough for the keeper to pick this one back up. He'll send it away. Austin United have had a little bit of success doing exactly that, finding that equalizing goal indeed. That's going to be tripped up from behind. Referee says play on.
Good through ball.
Trying to get it forward off that left wing. That's going to be just cleared away past the touchline for a throw.
I have a feeling that Javi Ballesteros is probably feeling a little bit frustrated right now. Because now it's like he's not having the clear opportunities that he had at the beginning of the second half when he came in, right? And obviously he wants to put his effort into getting that game winning goal, but there has to be a tactical change.
Hargreaves to no one. There it goes out of play this time.
They're getting desperate. You can see the desperation in them. They're trying to. Oh, somebody fell to the floor. The Red Crowns are trying to create passes where it's going to be difficult. There's a lack of synchronization in this particular play. Zach Hargreaves was expecting his teammate to move up, right?
Indeed.
Into space. And he actually didn't. I want to say it was Axel Monaus, right? And you see the frustration from Zach. It's like, man, I expected you to come up. You had the opportunity to come up, and you didn't. So somebody needs to take the leadership role, calm the guys down, and tell them we still have 2 minutes plus what stoppage time. And it looks like number 5, Gustavo, is the player that appeared to be injured, but he has gotten back up, but he will be going back towards the sideline and await for the permission by the referee to come back on the field.
Indeed. So now, again, Austin United FC finding themselves for at least a moment playing with 10 men, 9 field players, of course, 1 goalkeeper at the moment, of course, and we'll resume play here momentarily, but yeah, you bring up a good point, Edson. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. They had a moment, the Red Crowns had a moment to talk things over, and now we resume play after this quick stoppage. That will add at least another minute to the stoppage time, as we have 1 minute, a little less than a minute to play before we find ourselves in stoppage time. Trying to go forward once again. Midfield battle, I should say, won by the Red Crowns. Just trying to go forward. Keeper will make the save, and Austin United in no rush to send this one away right now.
No, if they can't get the win, the best case scenario for them is the draw, because at least you keep the Red Crowns from taking advantage of their home turf.
Indeed, Red Crowns, of course, 1 win, 1 loss on their home turf.
Plus, you have the reverse fixture at their home as well coming up.
Cross inside the box. Back. It'll trickle. That's goal number 3. Austin United FC find the go-ahead goal, and have they stolen 3 points from the Red Crowns. Jack Crichton arguing
there was not offsides, though.
That there might have been offside.
It wasn't offsides because Let me look exactly who it was. I'm looking at the replay right now.
That is
Isaid
the
Gomez.
go-ahead goal.
Isaid Gomez. Oh,
The
What is going on?
referee has officially raised his flag.
what is going on here?
This goal might be called back.
How? There is no VAR.
The referees still have an opportunity to talk it over.
Well, there's a yellow card, I guess, to Coach Reina.
Potentially that might have been the only thing going on.
He called the goal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But the referee, the sideline judge, confusing everyone in the stadium, by the way, by raising his flag a little late for some reason, I guess, to initiate that there will be a yellow card to Reina, Coach Reina. And
Or to Juan Carlos.
Because if it is to Coach Reina, there's a chance that that's the second goal. But either way, Austin United, they lead 3-2 at the moment.
Another lack of concentration by Isaid. Honestly, if you look back on the play, you will see that it wasn't offside. Isaid walks back, tries to, instead of hustling back to get the Austin United player on the offside position, because it could have been offside because he was right in front of the goalkeeper. Okay. He was in front of the goalkeeper, impeding the line of vision from Jack Crichton, right? So had he been in an offside position, it would have been called offside. But Isaid Gomez, instead of running and hustling back up the field for that offside trap, just walks around, right? And leaves that player, in an onside position. And of course, it's gonna be a goal. I mean,
indeed. 3-2 as it stands right now. RGV Red Crowns trying to find something to go. All of a sudden, right now, Jeremiah with it, trying to get it forward. That's going to be a good slide challenge. Jack Crichton will get back to it. We'll send this one away. Not a lot of time left in this one. We are officially in stoppage time. That's headed back to the keeper. He'll make the save. Thrown quickly to the right wing. Pushed forward. Goes out of play. We'll stay with Austin United FC. And Austin United FC trying to steal 3 points here on the road. And this will hinder the RGV Red Crowns a playoff run as it stands. Of course, still time for the Red Crowns to at least find the equalizing goal, but not much, as it is actually a free kick. That's going to be sent way away, near the locker room to be exact. We'll send this one away. That will go out of play off the left touchline.
I'm pretty sure the team right now is completely frustrated at the performance, not the performance per se, but of the final result. The Red Crowns definitely could have gotten a better result, from
I'm going to quickly stop you right there, Edson. It's not over till it's over. Free kick, RGV Red Crowns.
A ver si no pasa una tragedia para Austin. No seas negativo, Willy Gonzalez.
But there is a free kick for the Red Crowns. An opportunity here. Trying to keep them 10 yards back is Austin United FC. There for a split second.
Try to feed that ball into the penalty spot and have people run into there. Look, just obviously avoid the offside. But try to find that space in between that line and the keeper.
We'll send it headed away. And Austin United FC on the break. Counterattack opportunity. Has help off the left. Goes to the right. Takes the strike. Back of the net it goes. And that is the dagger. 4-2. Austin United FC.
I can't blame the Red Crowns, though.
No.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter if you lose by 1 or by 2. When on the upside, you can get the equalizer. So you want to get a man upfield, right? But Austin was clever to get that counterattack going, and we were just left exposed with only 2 center backs out in the back. Frustrating final result for Coach. I can assure you that.
100% will be a lot to be talked about when these two meet in Austin next week. Red Crowns will still try to get one back. You can see the fight still happening with the Red Crowns. Except for that's going to be out wide left of the post, and you have to imagine it's very close to being the final whistle here after that one. Keeper to send this one away. He'll take his time. Free blows a whistle for hurry up, of course. We'll send this one away. Past midfield. Red Crowns win the possession back. Only the second time that the RGV Red Crowns have ever been down by 2 goals. The last time, the first match of the season against Corinthians FC of San Antonio.
Correct. And I hope people in the chat don't think that I'm a Red Crowns pessimist or anything like that from what I'm saying. I'm just giving kind of my opinion of what I saw. I mean, I could be wrong. Careful.
Off the right wing, though, this time could be number 5 for Austin United. And the referee will call full time. Austin United will steal 3 points on the road against the RGV Red Crowns here at Harlingen Field. And in a match where the RGV Red Crowns led at the start of the half with a goal after tying it up with a Zach Hargreaves penalty, all of a sudden.
And the Keviano Francis goal. But
indeed, Austin United just find a way.
But it's those lapses of where they lose attention that proved costly for the Red Crowns.
Mm-hmm.
But before we sign off on this broadcast, Jacob, make sure to invite everybody over to the Down on the Valley YouTube channel. We will be having a post-game or not press conference, but a post-game show right now on our YouTube. And everybody that watched this game, go ahead and go over there in a couple of minutes. Go ahead and participate in the chat. We will be reading chat and everything. Go ahead and say if I'm wrong, yada, yada, yada. Get that Edson out of here. Hashtag Clint Edson, whatever. But we invite everybody, whether it's Austin United fans or RGV Red Crowns fans, go over to the Down in the Valley YouTube channel at Down in the RGV. Give us your thoughts in the chat. Jacob, sign us out of here.
All right, well, that'll do it here from Harlingen Field. In the end, Austin United FC get the better of the RGV Red Crowns. 4-2. They'll meet up again next Wednesday in Austin. But until then, I've been Jacob Young, and this has been a National Soccer Network presentation. We will see you all very soon.
NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.